Hi everyone, in last week's Drive and Fail video I made comment about this guy riding a penny farthing. I said it had nothing to do with safety, and I asked what would happen if a young child ran out from behind this car. Well, in today's video we're going to look at how these things manoeuvre. People started to use penny farthings around 1870. And they were only really popular for around 10 years. People liked them for the speed, but they were largely superseded by the safe and modern bicycle design introduced in 1885. With the introduction of pneumatic tyres in 1888, by the end of the 1880s these high wheelers weren't being produced anymore.
How do you do emergency dismounts on penny farthings? The answer is actually with great difficulty. This is how to get off fast.
Look how much longer Roger takes to dismount when the speed is a little higher. It's quite significant. This is another method of getting off quickly. With their high centre of gravity, any sudden actions can cause problems, and that's exactly what I was talking about in my video. This is quite a well-known clip from the internet. Because it's a fixed hub, effectively the speed that you pedal is the speed that the wheel goes, you can't freewheel. So this guy has to keep on pedalling and try and slow it down, but can't. Their ability to steer and change direction was also greatly reduced. Combine this with an idiotic van driver and you're sure to have a collision. Look how far this guy fell as well. And while we're here, have a look at the other cyclist that appears on the left hand side. How easily do they slow down, and how slow can they go? This is a part of the national standard for cycle training. And as we can see, it clearly says that you should be able to apply the brakes and bring the cycle to a quick stop. Does this apply to penny farthings?
Everybody wants to see how I get off, so I'm fixing to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Wow. Yeah.
So my comment about this penny farthing on last week's Drive and Fail was all from logic and physics. Even in the 1880s they decided that they weren't safe. And there's also no comparison to older cars, because older cars can go as slow as they like. This guy was riding on quite a quiet road, but who knows when that lorry's going to come past. I think I'll let Roger summarise this, because he obviously knows what he's talking about.
You might have seen I use the brake coming in. It doesn't actually do much, and in fact I skidded the back wheel in, and that's typical. The brake does not stop you fast, whereas getting off does. A real emergency, I do that and I drive into a hedge. Not recommended, but sometimes you have to.